welcome. This is Ejsmith from Digital Art by Ejsmith. So I'm just gonna do a little quick run through here today on Adobe Illustrator CCC. Kind of go through the new updates that they released on October, or in October. October 15th is when they released the new features and everything. And I'm going to kind of go through and see what they got going on. So CCC for me is I'm kind of new to it because I've been dealing with CS6 for the longest time, actually for years. I dealt with I started with CS3 back when CS3 was released. That's when I first got into doing my graphic design, Illustrator work, and all that. Started with the Photoshop CS3, then migrated over to Illustrator CS3, and then went from 4, 5, and 6, and stuck with 6 from here on out. So I never really made the jump because I already had it and didn't really see the need to do so. But today I actually made the switch. I jumped over to CCC, not CCC, CC. I don't know why I keep saying CCC, CC, Adobe Illustrator CC. So the 2018 update, basically, I guess I'm just kind of reading from Adobe's little update form here that they post out with, going back all the way back a couple years. So from looks like the time when CC Illustrator CC was released. But with the 18th update, the October 2015, there's you got freeform gradients, global editing, visual font browsing, customizable toolbar. That right there seems really cool because that seems like the one feature that would definitely come in handy when working in an Illustrator, because everyone has their own little different way of going about creating their own illustration, their digital art. So setting up a toolbar that works for you is pretty cool. So we'll have to play with that, and then let's see, we got more accessible Adobe fonts, presentation mode, trim view, scaling to fit your monitor. Now you can customize the size of your tools, icons, menus, panels, and controls so they look just right. Faster zoom, and that's pretty neat. Content aware crop, actual size preview. Preview your designs at their actual dimensions when you set the view to 100%. Interesting. Puppet wrap and or not wrap, warp. Puppet warp enhancement. Now, puppet warp, that is in CS6. I played with it a little bit, and it's kind of cool. You kind of like take your finished artwork and kind of just place these anchor points and move it and manipulate it. We'll kind of get into that. I'll pull up a design that I already have done, and we'll kind of see how that actually works. So I'm assuming, I'm assuming that this is probably going to be a little bit more. Pins are now automatically suggested, so there's no need to manually plot them. Yeah, see right there, that's pretty cool. In CS6, you have to actually go through and pick the point. So like it's almost kind of like animating, like you had to take it and make a puppet out of it and pick the anchor points that you wanted to move. So it's interesting. Like if you drew something and you were finished with the design, you kind of want to tweak it a little bit and get it a different look and a different position. But I played with it, but I don't use it. And it basically says so much more. See full release notes. Also includes stability improvements and bug fixes. That's always a good thing. So let's go ahead and just kind of jump in. So this right here is all new to me. This display here, this interface, it's pretty cool. You got your start with new file fast options, which is already set up. So this is the format I usually kind of just create in, which is pretty neat that it's already set up. Well, right here we could do web page, not the video. We'll do web page at 1920 by 1080. That just gives you a 1080 display, so or for a 1080 display. So anything you create will fit up to a 1080p resolution. Pretty much fit anything across the board. That's why I usually try to make everything in that size. You know, especially it's the standard now, and then now we're going up to what is it with the 4K? I can't think of the 4K resolution off the top of my head. The actual pixel size is 2 something by 2 something. It's 2000. It's in the 2000 range for sure. But let's go ahead and just kind of click here, get going, and see what we have. So we're kind of just gonna experiment this with me along the way. And I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of it's going to be the same, but we'll go ahead and check it out. So let's just start with the 1920 1080 web page. Cool. Well, I clicked it. No, not respond. Oh, there we go. Clicked it twice. All right, cool. Let's just delete that one. So yeah, so going into it now, definitely a difference in interface change for sure. Now that I'm, it kind of looks cleaner and nicer. Got my layers right here, properties. So now I'm probably going to go through and set a lot of this up. Like I just literally, this is fresh. I just downloaded it and then put it on. Like I just, signed up for it, activated it, and it's ready to roll. So set up the account and everything. So it's basically default. So everything I had, and I probably have to reset up and migrate over, but that's all right. This is just kind of like a demonstration purpose and learning the new features of the Illustrator CCC update with these cool neat tools. So this is my selection, no selection. Document, what is this? Oh, cool. Welcome, let's start designing. Here's a quick tour of Illustrator. All right, let's just go to this tour. Let's just check it out. Let's just deal with it, see what it says. Okay. Yeah, okay. I guess they say no. Well, oops. All right, well, never mind. We won't go to that tour. That tour is not happening. We signed up for the tour, and we got booted out right away. All right, so we got my layers. So that's definitely something I want to pull out of there. A lot of these toolbars I do dual screens. I operate and work on dual screens. I've always have. It's the best way to do it. All right, cool. We'll do the layers right there, and then a lot of the other ones I'll just keep off to the side. Like I don't really keep them on my canvas screen. I'll just put them on the second screen. As you kind of see, my mouse is just disappearing. But yeah, I usually typically just kind of move them over. Libraries. I don't really think I'll need the libraries really. That's your assets and every Adobe app. Yeah, I don't really need that. I'll just close that now. Properties. We got ruler guides. Yeah, don't really need that either. Now you may need it. I mean, that may be something that you are working with, but me personally, I don't really need this, so I'm going to close that as well. And this is what I need right now. So we're going to pull up some more windows. That I do need is brushes. We definitely need my brushes. I'm probably going to have to, yeah, I'm going to have to go ahead and recreate or transfer my brushes over. But it's all right. We're just setting this up for now. Color, we want our color. And then there's our color guide for our shades and tints. That's a really good way of, it's like if I'm going to do a certain color, and I look at this, freeform. Oh, this is one of the new features. Freeform gradient. Create a natural blend. Add colors by clicking anywhere inside. This is going too fast. Picking new colors by double clicking them. Oh, so you can kind of do pinpoints? Oh, I see. We'll definitely have to check that out some more. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You don't have to just do the bar. Or that's neat. That's definitely neat. That's gonna come in handy a lot. That's cool. All right, we got it. Cool. I see what I did on that other tour. The tutorial. Yeah, the tour. I clicked OK instead of going learn more. I should have just done learn more, but whatever. All right, let's go ahead. Yeah, like this, like what I was saying before. Color guy. Color guy is really good for finding your shades. Like normally you can come in here and like I'll come in here and say, oh, I want this color, and then I'll manually just kind of go in there and just slightly select the shade differently. I just kind of touch it and go at an angle, and then boom, those are my three shades. But you can also go in here and just go like red, and then there you go. There's your reds. So those are the three shades. This is your nice flat reds, and this is your nice dark bright reds. So depending on what color palette you're going with, you can see them change right here. So depending on the color palette you're going with, this will allow you to at least get you the shades you need. So you can go here, and then I create a square, and boom, and then click off of it, and then I go to my next shade, go to my square tool, and we'll just do, no, we don't want to do that, it's too big, and then we go in there, boom, oops, click off of it, and then going back into the final tint, make sure you click it, and then to verify, it's either going to be right here and here. So that will give you a good idea that you selected. So there you go. Now let's kind of, see, that's why I kind of go in and pick my own shades, because like this is the medium, right? Like this is the middle. Like it's a huge jump. So you would have to go in here, like this would be the dark. And then the light for these flats, I would have to come in here and click the very light one. So this very light one would be the actual light. So customize new toolbar. Yeah, we want to definitely play around with that. You can customize your toolbar, drag and drop to add or remove tools. So you can just drag them off there. All right, we'll see. But yeah, like I was saying, so these are your color shades. That's what you would use. See, I need to get my property tab. Oh dang, I do need that window back open. I'll bring that back. I have an outline here. I can just go in here and just, we don't want an outline. Yeah, I had to bring up my properties. Yeah, where'd it go? Not what I wanted. Oh, here we go. All right, yeah, so we don't want a stroke. See, I would just pull this one up. Can I pull this one up top? Like I had another one? No, wait. No, you can pull it in the window. That's interesting. But yeah, this is why I like to keep everything off the canvas. Right now, when you have all these windows open, you're starting to lose your drawing canvas, but that's okay for now. We're just messing around. I'll definitely go back through and really set this up the way I like, and it's a preference for me, and it'll work for me. Cool, so now, boom, 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 now you got your nice little shades, and then if you would just put these in here, kind of just stack them in there. Voila. Wait, we're missing one. Oh. Yeah, we want to let's bring forward. I think that one was too. There we go, there you go. Now you have a nice, good color shade. Voila, look at that. But see, for me, like, it's still a little bit, too bold to say. Like, I like to keep it a nice, smooth transition. Like, that's why I like to pick them myself. Like, I go in there and manually pick them so I can get that nice transition. They don't stand out too much. This will work. I mean, it does help, but I would come in here and then I'll definitely do a video on how I color shade, but I'll go in there and pick my own. But cool, let's get rid of that. Yeah, I'll definitely do another video on how I do my color shading and how I go about, picking my colors and stuff like that, and then that will be pretty fun. Let's see. Cool. All right, so customize your toolbar. Wow. So this is what's not on there? Or this is, oh, okay. The ones that are highlighted or grayed out, to say, are on there, and the ones that are not grayed out are not on there. Cool. So I guess whatever you use, you definitely will go through there and pick what you want. Smooth tool, path, erase tool. Interesting. Slice tool, and none of these are on there. I mean, it's a pretty neat feature. I mean, I don't really, more likely won't use it because I use a lot of hotkeys. I use hotkeys, and every once in a while I'll go in there. If it doesn't have a hotkey, I'll go in there and click it. You can see some of these don't. Where's the live paint bucket? Where's that? I'll throw that in there. That's definitely one I use a lot. Where are you? Can I search? Oh, here we go. So, there we go. We got a shortcut. I don't think it has a shortcut in CS6, if I remember right. But we definitely want that. Let's throw that on there. Did that throw? Oh, I gotta. Okay, cool. So I can pick it wherever I want it. We'll put it right here. There we go. And then blend tool. Let's just clean this up. I don't use. You can use like blend tool. You can take that off. Artboard tool. Take that off. Leave that on a shape. I'm gonna take that off. What is this? Erase tool. Yeah, we want that. Rotate. Take that off. Because I just. What is this? Just oh. So what? You got to have a minimum. Why are these coming on there? Oh no, it's gone. Paintbrush. There we go. Tool, pen tool, curvature. Curvature I don't really use too much, but these are used. Zoom. I don't use that. Hand. I don't use that. I use a tablet, so it's already set and ready to go. Pretty much all I'm going to use. And that's really all you really need, to be honest. A lot of these other tools are really, I mean, they just get particular. I mean, I guess whatever you're really looking at doing to get out of it, but yeah, so I'll just do plus and minus for those. Yeah, definitely learn your hotkeys when using this any drawing or editing software that allows you to create custom works, like any paint software or anything. Learn the hotkeys. It makes it so much easier instead of going here and then here and here and here and then back and forth and back and forth, because that just gets, it hurts your eyes. Mine personally. What is this? Change screen mode. All right, drawing modes. What is that? Draw behind, draw normal. Cool. All right, so that seems pretty neat. So far I like the layout. So far I like the new look. Let's see, stock. Oh yeah, stock photos, I'm assuming. So let's see, freeform gradients. That's like one of the things I really thought was really cool. Where'd it go? Okay, let's see. Learn how to use freeform gradients. we're going to play around with this. Let's just do a circle. Let's just do a circle. On my shift. Oh, I like that. Alright, yeah, we'll just do this nice flat little red color. Alright, so if I go in here and I apply the gradients. Okay. Sweet, we got a gradient. Now normally I would just go in here and just pick the colors myself. Wait, where's my gradient window? There we go. So we got these little circles. So how does it work? I know you do that, but huh. Just pick a red, I guess. We'll do a dark red to a nice little flat gray. Nah, let's just do like a bright. Nah. Let's do a nice little light color. Cool. Alright, that looks a little better. Gradients can be pretty fun. We want to radio. We need to reverse this. Sizes, edit gradient. Cool. Let's just flip it. There we go. Alright, so we got a gradient. So how does this work? How do you do freeform? Where are the options to change to freeform? Oh, this must be it right here. Freeform. What did I do? Oh, whoa. Okay, there we go. It's just that simple. Wow. I'm pretty sure. How do we move these? Okay. So I can move these wherever I want and how I want. That's pretty cool. That's something. So we go in here. Let's do blues. Let's do a nice dark blue. And select this one. Hold on. Just get my eyedropper real quick. First of all, so this is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to go in and select all these and make them the same dark blue. And then, oops, I'm going to go in here and then change the gradient or the level. Whoop, wrong one. I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Go in here. So now I'll just go to dark to light. So we'll go a little bit lighter on this one. And then, I don't know why I keep bringing that one up. And then, so the easiest way to do this is then we want to match this. So we'll go right there, match it, come in here, and select another lighter one. So we could probably go a little bit lighter. So let's make this one a little bit lighter than what we got, than what we have. So this is, we'll go right there, and we'll select this one, match it. Oh, I like that. The eyedropper's already there. That's cool. What would I do this? See, using that. Cool. Nice. And we'll go a little bit lighter. So now I can just kind of move these wherever I want. Let's make this one a little darker. Give it like a little bit darker blue. That's a little too dark. Let's lighten this one up a little bit. And then this one, just darken up a little bit. Cool. Now we kind of just play around with it. That's interesting. I like that. So we could kind of do like a nice round effect right here, like an arc. How do we add more? Just like that. There we go. So now we could do like a light. Here we go. A very light blue. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, let's feel like it did. Nice. Oh, there we go. And then we'll go in there and just move these. We're just playing around. Well, here, this would be up here. Let's see. Let's move this one down. Whoa. Oh wow, look at that. It kind of just blends already. That's pretty cool look right there. That's pretty neat. So let's move this one down here because it'll be like if our light source is coming from here. Let's see. So we got boom, boom. There's our light. So if we do like kind of like so we kind of would reflect off of here. I like this. So then you would kind of go right here would be the next light color, and then right here, and then kind of like arc it. Maybe you'll make an arc, and then we'll come down here. Pretty neat. And then actually let's do this. Bring these tighter a little bit. In there. And we'll add like a black. It's really black. Let's do that when I move it here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you can definitely do some pretty cool stuff with this. Interesting. You got a spread. Oh. Oh, nice. Nice. And then, yeah, and then you can change the transparency. Oh, that's cool. So let's change it down to 30%, and then we go down to pretty much like a white. Huh. Interesting. Just keep 100%. We want a background. Neat. Dope. Let's see, I can then just kind of do like a nice dark bluish color. Oops. Yeah, we want more of a dark blue, very dark bluish. See what that looks like. And then he's got this kind of like greenish color going through here, and it's all blue here, and then it kind of gets dark there. That looks pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Now, you do line. Oh, you can do lines. What's this? Oh, there you go. Nice. Wow. Oh, there you go. So this is the arc I was kind of just creating on my own. You could just create the arc. Oh, cool. Let's just go ahead and do that. Let's just play around with that real quick. How do we delete these? Oh, just like that. Oh, we don't want to do that. Cool. So if I select, delete, select, delete, select, delete. Oh, there we go. Select. You click it, hit the delete button, it's gone. Now it's white. Cool. Let's go ahead and just start over here. Or our normal red here. Let's see, we go back to freeform. So the line tool is pretty cool. So if I go here, and then let's see, go here, and then kind of arc it. So then we give that nice arc, and we want to go down to here. And then how do I end it? Enter. Oops. Don't want to do that. Let's delete that. Let's move this guy up here a little more. And yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. So I'm definitely going to be playing around with that a lot. A whole lot, actually. Right, cool. Just checking on something there. So let's just play with the colors. Let's see. Let's do our blues again. Let's go with the dark blue again. All right. Let's see. We want this one. We'll just match these colors real quick. And then this one. Nice. Okay. Let's match this real quick. All right. So let's go in here and we'll kind of opposite now. So I should have started with the lighter color because this is going dark. So I have to go darker. All right, let's start over. Let's click a different color here. Let's go lighter. So always go good from light to dark. There's a fill for X. So let's start right here. We'll go a very nice light whitish blue right there. Bam, look at that light. Bam. Okay, cool. And now what I'll do is come in here and I drop these. Select these colors here. Make sure they're all the same. And then we'll come in here and hit X. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. I flipped it. There we go. Don't hit X. Just go in here, click it, and I will just gradually go darker. That looks good. I don't know why I keep doing that. I have to double click it to select it. Just one click. See, we're going the same shade. So first we got to do one color at a time. So there's that. That's why you want to make sure your color palettes are ready to go, so you don't have to keep doing this. Alright, select this, match it, change it, a little shade different. And then, can I move that line? And this will be, oh, there we go, nice. This will be our darkest color here. It should be the darkest one. Nice. Nice, subtle little gradient. Nothing too crazy going on there. Just a nice little shade difference. Now I can come in here and yeah, now I can go just kind of move these up more. Like this is where our light source is coming from. So then it would kind of arc back in here and back in here, and then it'll be dark down at the bottom. Get a little bit brighter. There we go. Just make it a tad bit darker. Just kind of make my circle cut about half. And then neat. That is neat. Yeah, boom. That looks cool. That is awesome. Actually, I like that line tool. That line tool is really neat with the gradients and be able to move this and manipulate it wherever I want it to go. That's pretty awesome. Gradients can really bring a piece out if done properly on top of other colors and stuff like that. And then you come in here if I wanted to create another layer. Let's lock that. Just I come in here and then let's just do the pen tool real quick. Then I come in. It's gonna be let's just do it real quick. We'll just do something real quick. And we'll try to get this to be the same circle as much as possible. There we go. I think that'll be right there. Try to get that to match that line as much as possible. Cool. Right. with some gradients. I'm going to add a shadow effect on here. This is what I'm kind of trying to work on real quick. That, getting closer in. We're almost there. We're almost there. Slight bend. Boom. All right. There we go. Boom. Cool. All right. So that was pretty neat. Wow. All right. So let's go ahead and change this to black. All right. So let's bring up our transparency window. We'll just put it right here for now. Set that up to multiply, and we'll move that. Oh, there's a slider now. Yeah. See, I don't know if that's always been a thing, but in CS6 it has options, and in Photoshop it has the slider. I don't know. That's always what my question was. Why does Photoshop have the slider and Illustrator didn't? So that's cool. That's probably always been a thing in CCC, but again, this is new to me. All right, so now we got like a little cool little shadow. And then I could do, kind of the same highlight effect up here. I'll just draw on it. I'll spoon out a layer. I'll just come in here and just do like a little. There we go. I'll just do a little nice subtle highlight, and then we'll fill that in with white. Get rid of the stroke. Cool. And then I might have to go a little lighter on that. Oh, I could probably I'll play with the gradient on that too. Sweet. Let's see. So we want this one to be an overlay, and we'll change that down to a. Just click it. 30%. Haha. Wow. All right. Cool. Let's do another little subtle one, like kind of like right there. Select it. Let's just do eyedropper. Match it. Yeah, that's all right, I guess. Nah, I don't like it. Let's just get rid of it. So this one, I could probably, if I wanted to, I guess I could go lower. There we go. I'll just kind of do like let's do a 15. Nice. But see, kind of looks a little, stands out a little too much, but, some quick fixes is, whoa, what was that? I saw something. What is this guy? Whoa, okay. Wow, I like that. Definitely like that. If I move, wow. Nice. And you can just kind of bring it in. Or just subtle. Neato. Neato. I like it. All right, let's play around with this too. We'll add wait, hold up. First, I want to go ahead and I like that color, so I'm going to make sure I keep that color because I want to make sure that color. Why didn't that not select that color? Oh, this is black. Whoops. Duh. Silly mistake. I'm like, wait a minute, that's like the perfect shade. I need that shade. All right, well, we'll find that shade. Okay, let's just go ahead and let's make this back into 100%. We'll change it to normal. It's kind of in a weird angle. It should be more down here, but oh well, we'll leave it right there. Cool. Let's do that line. We want our line tool again. Where's that at? Our freeform gradient. Nice. All right, let's find that nice dark-ish So we'll go over here in this little tint values. Let's try that. How many? Whoa, whoa! What happened there? Kind of just did its own thing. All right, let's go back over here. Let's just start there. Cool. No. Let's go back up in this area. Kind of like a little bit darker in here, but I think I'll be all right. Sure. Sure. So this would be right here, and I guess we don't really need much of a freeform. This one we could probably just do linear and it'd be all right, but we'll play with the freeform. Yeah. If I did linear, that'd be a little better. See, I already missed the freeform. Oh, we're backwards. Let's flip this. Yeah, flip this. There we go. Yeah, see, it's already, you can already tell like the difference and what you can get away with. It's like, yeah, it's like it's still dark right here, but it makes sense because the light will come in here, and then it would be kind of a little bit dark here and getting in there. Kind of just move this down just a little. Let's rotate this a little because we want to match our arrow there. All right. Cool. Cool. I like that. So we'll find that color again. Let's just go right there. That's a gray. What? I'm not sure why I did that. Huh. Interesting. All right, cancel eyedropper. We want to at least try to get within that shade. There we go. And then here, let's match that. So we got one the same. And then we'll come over here, make it a little bit lighter. And then we'll just drop down transparency. We'll do a 30. Let's try that. 2 ways, 80. You can kind of still really see it. It's not entirely matching that color. Ah, I think that's a little better. Nope. But let's play with the freeform. See what happens when we go in there. Let's see. Whoa. Now we can kind of just move it around wherever we want it. For some reason, this thing has a mind of its own. Huh. Press escape to stop editing. There we go. Yeah, I like how it just automatically has the arc. Oh, no. We don't want to do that. Oh, man. There we go. Oh, so that's what I did there. I continued it. All right. We just want to click it. So the freeform gradient tool is cool. This is the line tool, lines right here for the freeform gradient. And then there's the points, which is basically you just click the points and put them wherever you want, and then move each point separately. The line tool can really give you these arcs that you can like kind of go around and make like shapes look more 3D, which is really neat. I cancel. I don't know why it's saying that's black. I don't know what happened there. Okay, yeah, there we go. So we'll go here, click on this one. What's this? Eyedropper. And then we'll go a little lighter. That cancel. And then we'll select this one. Interesting. I could just make this whole thing kind of like a little bit transparent. I could play around with this all day. And voila. Cool. That's pretty neat. I like that. I like that a lot. And then you could probably come in here and then select these, change these individually as well. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I definitely see you could probably do some really cool stuff with this. Neat. I like that. Cool. Made a little cylinder. All right, that's pretty cool. Oops, not zoom. Look at that. It looks like a little ball. Now we made like a little 3D ball. But yeah, you kind of go in there and play with different colors, going from different brightness colors, different shades. There's a lot you can do here with that freeform tool, the gradient freeform tool. That's what we were just playing around with, and that's actually really neat tool to actually, I don't know, I don't know what you can do. You can do endless possibilities there. So. Yeah, so we kind of just went through that. I was just kind of, it does have a little breakdown on how to kind of go about doing everything and what is what and how to really use the gradients, but, yeah, I was just kind of looking through the information they have here on Adobe, and it is a lot. There's a lot going on here, but yeah, you're just going to have to really get in there. You apply gradients on strokes. Oh yeah, you can make strokes look 3D. Cool. That is cool. So that's what else we got here. We already messed around with custom toolbar. We just did freeform gradients, visual font browsing. We made it easier to browse different font classes to find the right font faster. Okay. More accessible Adobe fonts. Easily see and activate thousands of fonts within the app. Cool. Save time when you modify similar objects. Global editing across multiple artboards. Yeah. Trim view. See exactly how your design looks without guides, grids, and elements extending beyond the edge of the artboard. Let's see what that means. Trim view. All right, trim view. View, trim view. Oh, okay, I got you. You can just let's unlock this. So go in here. If I move that here, it just shows me what exactly. It's in here somewhere. There it is. Oh, nice. It just gets rid of it entirely. So if I went in here and just started copy and pasting these, then it was showing me exactly what's going on here. Nice. Huh. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff going on here. All right. I like that. Definitely like that. I didn't send it to back. Hmm. Oh, duh. I know what's going on. Um, Neat. That's pretty cool. So you can kind of get an idea, like if you're building some type of background, a banner, you name it, postcard, um, poster. You kind of see what exactly it's going to look like without having to like go in there and crop it, and then or taking it to Photoshop and throwing it in there and cropping it and cutting everything out. But yeah, this gives you the idea of what it's going to exactly look like before you even get in there. So that's neat. That's neat. What else we got in there? I think that was pretty much it on that. All right, so scaling to fit your monitor. You can now customize the size of your tools, icons, menus, panels, and controls so they look just right. All right, so let's see what that looks like. Because like I was saying earlier, I mainly just put everything else off to the side. Where'd it go? I do like the faster zoom. That's pretty neat. Okay, scalable user interface. So you go to edit. I'm working in Windows, and then if you're not in Windows, if you're on Mac, it's Illustrator Preferences User Interface. For Windows, we're going Edit, Preference, User Interface. Okay, and then UI Scaling. Am I not seeing it? I do. I see user interface. On the user interface preference tab, click UI scaling. Am I just blind? Because I don't see that option anywhere. On the user interface preference tab. I'm in there. Click UI scaling. Did I go to the right one? Maybe I didn't go to the right one. Hold on. Let's start over. Edit. Preference. It's the same one. So that is they're lying to me because that's not there. That's definitely what they just said to do. That is interesting. Even if I go here, it's not even there. Maybe it's just something that's just with my computer. But I don't know. It's gone. It's not there. But it looks like it's just a slider, though. You just slide it, and it's just going to scale it proportionally. So it just makes it smaller or bigger, like anything else. It just shrinks everything down. Or you can have really big icons to small icons. But that just makes it kind of harder to see. I just move everything off to the side, just get it off the screen. But hey, if that's something that works for you, works for you. Yeah, and then you got the faster zoom. Didn't seem very fast, but see, I just use plus and minuses. Seems the same to me. That might just be me. Yeah, overall, zoom performance in Illustrator has been significantly improved for complex artworks that temporary is now used to enable faster zoom and panning. Maybe this. That's interesting. Interesting. Okay. I guess it's faster. I just use plus and minuses. That's how I zoom. Don't really actually use the zoom. But it's faster. Alright, what else we got here? Content, puppet warp. Oh, let's do our. Okay, we're going to play with. Hold on. Actual size preview. Preview design in their actual design dimensions, and you set the view. Oh, yeah. And you set the view to 100%. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, pretty big. Pretty cool. Fits up the whole screen. That's pretty neat. Because that would be our cutoff. Like, when we zoomed out, see, that's where our cutoff is. And then we zoom back to 100%. There it is. So that is our entire display. Cool. Just kind of looking what else we got here. But the puppet warp. The puppet warp is definitely something, I've kind of, whoa, trying to pull up the thing here, and it just kind of freaked out on me. I played with very, very shortly, but what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and open up something. What am I doing? I'm going to open up a previous artwork here. You can see all my stuff here. What do I want to do? Which guy? What do I want to do? Which one? I know I can do. Let's go to, who do we want to mess around with? Now, a lot of these are old, as you can see. You got some here in 2013. I got a lot of different ones I've been working on. Different designs for different clients and different medias. I know I had the You know what? Hey, let's do this one. I made this one back in 2013, 5 years ago. Let's see what this. Let's pull this one up. See where I was at. Cannot find the link. Okay, just ignore it. All right, so this is what was created 5 years ago. So this is an elephant that was created for a skateboard design and sold and printed. I'm trying to pull up that puppet tool, but it's not allowing me, and there's no link. Huh. I don't even know where that puppet tool is. Uh, yeah, the link's broken. Yeah, this is a design I made 5 years ago, and then was put on a skateboard. This is probably one of my favorite ones. It's one of my top ones to say for sure. There's a lot. It's probably the most one I did a lot of detail in, some gradients. I played with a lot of gradients here, highlights and shadows, and yeah, it took me quite a bit of time doing so, and it's still holding up. Still looks great. I love it. So now the puppet tool link on Adobe's site is not working. So I don't know where exactly that's going to be. So we might not be able to, because I don't even know. I never played with it enough to know exactly where it is. I want to say maybe no, that's Pathfinder. We don't want to do that. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, see, I haven't really played enough with it to know exactly where. It's the tool, I know that. It's not an actual window, so I don't know why I'm in there. It's in here somewhere. Where are you? Where are you, puppet tool? There we go. Modify. I think we're getting close. There's warp. There it is. That simple. Just right there. All right, let's drag this over here for now. Let's see what this is about. I don't select artwork you want to transform. I don't know if it'll work on this one. Puppet tool doesn't support mesh. Yeah, so it won't work with this one. Okay, I know. See, I think I got another one that should work with. I was playing with it the other day. We'll go in there. Open. I have a speed art that I did recently on a newer illustration that I put together. Should work on this one. Yeah, it's a little purple monster here that I did a couple days ago, or no, actually a couple weeks ago. I put this one together, so let's see if it works on him. It should work on him, but probably won't work on this one either. Because I don't really... yeah, it does work. So it gave me a couple anchor points. Cool. So it automatically places these anchor points, as you can see right here. There's one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there, and one there, and one there. So now if I grab these, now this is probably going to take a lot on my computer. Yeah, it's definitely like, whoa, what are we doing? All right, so now you can just go in there and just kind of really just pull it. And then what it is just like this point rotates around this point, and this point will rotate between these 2 points, and so on and so forth. Like this one will go around this one, like a puppet. And then you see, like if I pull this one out, I can pull like way out here. You just distort them however you want to do it. Go in, you can pull that in there. Definitely does take some performance, like computing processing to really operate this smoothly, which makes sense because you're moving all these individual polygons within the pixel. So you see, it creates it into a polygon shape. And you can kind of move this tail. Like, see, like some things it'll work pretty good. Like if you had like this tail, like I can make this tail entirely look different. And I can bring it down there. So you look at that. That's pretty cool. And the same thing with the feet. Like the feet, I mean, it's kind of cool, and like how it does kind of place it where it thinks it should place them. But if you're familiar with animation, every bend point should have an anchor. So like you would put one there. If I put one there, then I'll come in here and then I can grab this and move this foot like that now. Now I can just make him look like he's walking. And then again, you would come in. See, there's not even one here. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know how it goes about doing it, but I guess it does give you kind of. I mean, it did place them pretty good. Like this one, I would want right here on the neck, not on the teeth. But if I put one here, I mean, I guess there's only so much it can do. I mean, it's pretty impressive that it's able to do it on its own. See, there you go. Now I'm gonna just give him like move his foot around and put it wherever his foot. And put that there. So yeah, you can really get crazy with it. But that's pretty much it on the puppet tool, and it is pretty neat that it's able to apply some anchors, and you can kind of go in and. I mean, it did give me the pretty good positioning where I think it should be. Now, if I come in here and undo it, or just deselect it, and there we go. But see, ooh, put that right on top. Interesting. So don't do the overlap. Definitely want to keep it off the drawing. Now it merged it. Yeah, definitely now it's one piece. That's funny. It is now joined together. Okay, well that's interesting. So if you're going to play the puppet tool and you're going to use the puppet tool, don't move the piece on top of the original art. It will just merge it. And now that's stuck there. There's nothing I can do about it. Like, it is what it is. Like now that would definitely, I mean, I might be able to go in there and just erase it. Actually, you know what? Actually, you could fix. Well, yeah, you could fix that. I would have to find. I don't know if I could fix that. That made it. It made a whole object. It combined everything. Yeah, it made it a one solid piece. So definitely make sure you copy it and dupe it. Make sure you dupe your artwork before you actually get in there and do it, because it forms everything. It combines it all. And I don't think I can't really go in there and erase it. That's what I was thinking of doing, but it erases the whole. Oh, there we go. That's what I was hoping it would do. So you could fix it. Cool. Well, that's neat. let's go back there. I kind of messed up that tail. Whoa, what happened? Oh, all right. Let's keep going. Control Z, Control Z. Let's go back to where before we move the tail, right here. Before we bent it again. So cool. I can go in there. All right. So that is pretty quick fix there. That's what I was hoping it would do. I was hoping I had my outline tool, but it did combine everything together. So yeah. So you just come in here and click it. You would have to come in here and click the line individually with the direct select tool and then erase it. So long as we have that selected, we're good to go. Let's try to get as close as the line as possible. And do this one as well. So this is kind of be tricky. Yeah, you can see we had the same line selected. So you would have to get really in there and try not to really you have to be really tedious with this one because see, like, it's all one shape. There's no overlap, so you could potentially erase too much, but it is fixable. It's a really tedious fix. Not worth it, in my opinion. I would just be like, I would not do this, and make sure you don't overlap it, unless you want to spend hours trying to like clean it up, and unless you really, really had to. Like, this tail must be here, and at that point, and if you are working with a client that wants that tail like this, you should already had a sketch or something that they can see before you got this far. So if you got this far and they wanted to make that change, I mean, it will happen, but that's why you want to make sure you give them as much options as possible. But see, we fixed it a little bit, and that was just that though. I mean, then we come in here, then I have to go in here and like get this highlight off. Puppet. Yeah, thanks for that. We already did it. So we have to come in here and delete this. So yeah, you have to come in here and clean all these highlights up. So if you really had to, you could potentially fix it. I mean, if you were at this point in the design and then it had to be changed. I have so many layers there. That would take forever. Yeah, see, there's like so much, but yeah, you could potentially fix it. But there he is. He's like, now it looks like he's being picked up now. He's being picked up by someone across his back, and he's dangling. But cool, that's the puppet tool. So the puppet tool kind of works out and looks pretty neat. And then I think that's pretty much it. That's all we really have going on for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and play around with the CC, Illustrator CC. Set up my bores, get my brushes all in there, and get it to my liking, since I didn't have to do everything over, which is not a big issue for me. But the new features are cool. The freeform gradient is by far the best thing ever. That's the #1 feature out of this 2000 or the October update. And then I would have to say the customizable toolbars would be the second. That's the runner-up. And then third would be, for me, if I had to pick from the list, the trim view. The trim view would be the third. Those would be like the 3 features that are really beneficial to say. And then there's probably a bunch more. There's a release note form with a bunch of stuff. But like tool-wise, I think that is, I guess global editing would be cool too if you're doing like, I don't really deal with a lot of that. But if you're doing multiple canvases, like if you're going to create like envelopes and business cards and formal letters, with companies that need their logos stamped on everything, And you can just create a canvas and have the multiple canvases on all of them. And then when you change the one, it changes all of them. So you don't have to go back through and repaste everything and everything like that. But that's a pretty cool feature too. But that's kind of more into like marketing, design. If you're getting into marketing, making that kind of stuff for companies. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it that I'm seeing. That yeah, I'm just kind of going through here. Enhanced properties panel. Yeah, just it cleaned up a lot. Looks like. That's pretty much it. Performance issues. But yeah, those are pretty much the three main features I would have to say that I would take away out of this to be um, cool things to deal with, I guess. Those are the new features with the 2018 update, the Illustrator CCC 2018. So it'd be kind of cool to see what's coming in the future for CCC. I don't know, I keep saying it. CC, Illustrator CC. For some reason, I just keep saying like just drag on the letters. For Illustrator, I'm just gonna say Illustrator. It's coming forward, so we'll go ahead and I'll keep updates and everything. Whatever is released new, any cool new features and stuff like that. So far I'm liking this new layout, liking everything else. So I'll definitely go ahead and get more videos out there, but especially on the way I color, how this one I did was the blob tool, but I don't always use the blob tool, but this one I did. This one was done with the blob tool. We can go over that. There's different ways of coloring and how to go about that. But yeah, so for now, that's it. I'm going to wrap this up. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and then just keep an eye out for anything else I'm putting out there. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. This is Ejsmith from Digital Art by Ejsmith. Later.